Good day guys, and welcome to today's YouTube tutorial in which I'm going to show you how to make a third person character movement system in Unity, in which you can use to make games. Yes, I said it, games. So let's get started. So what we're going to need is a plane for ground floor. Scale this up. Then you're also going to need three other things. You're going to need an animations, you're gonna need a 3D character, you're gonna need playmaker. Essentially playmaker is it's like an like an asset in Unity that makes you able to make games without coding. Yeah, it's possible, and that's what makes a person able to code, make games without coding. So what I want to do is I'm going to open up the folder in which my 3D character is. I'm going to drag him right here, very close to the camera. As you can see, there are three guys here, and we just need only one. So what we want to do is we're going to delete the other two. Delete. Okay. Let's unpack prefab, then we're just gonna delete, see there's this something like a face and a mask over here, so we're just gonna delete also. Delete the glasses, delete. Then their eye layer is still somewhere around there. Let's see, it's like a floating eyeball. We can't leave like that, we have to delete it. So delete. So there you have it, we have one guy in the scene. So what we want to do is we want to create a folder in the animations. We want to create a new folder. I already created it. We'll have to name it animations. So in the animations folder, I already have two animations which I downloaded from a site called Mixamo. So you can use these animations for any sort of character. So what I want to create, click on this this idle animation. I want an animation type from generic to humanoid. As you can see, I've done everything. So if it's generic, yours will be in generic, so you just have to change it to humanoid, then click on apply. Then you're gonna do the same thing for the other animation. You're gonna change it from generic back to humanoid, then hit apply. Then another thing you wanna do is in the animations tab over here, you wanna turn on everything that is green over here. Do not turn on loopholes, because that's gonna make it the animation look exceptionally weird. So you just need to check this, then check this, then check this, then do not check mirror, then hit apply. Then you're gonna do the same thing for the walking animation. As you can see, this is showing red, so do not check this back into pose. Do not check it. As I said, it's gonna make the animation look exceptionally weird. I said it, weird. So we're gonna do the same thing for our character. The only thing we need to do not check this for your character, as they will mess up with the animation. So the only thing you need to do is change the animation type from generic to humanoid, and hit apply. So in the animations tab, we want to create an animator controller. I want to name it player movement. So we're gonna select our character, then add a component. Just want to add an animator component, which I've already done over here, and you want to drag this right into this place. See, so we're gonna open up the animators tab over here. I'm gonna drag this idle here, As you can see, instead of saying idle, it says mixamo.underscore com. That's because of the site I downloaded from. So you just want to change the name from Mixamo to idle. Idle. Then we want to do the same for this. Drag this into it. As it says Mixamo, change it to walking. Then what we want to do is we want to create a float and we want to name it movement. Then we want to make a transition from idle to walking, then back from walking to idle. Then we want to select this transition and check off as exit time, then create a condition, and we're gonna name this point 1. So what this basically means, this arrow pointed down means when the movement, which is the movement, is greater than point 1, we come to the walking animation. Then we're gonna add in a new condition over here, and as I was saying, when the movement is now less than point 1, we're gonna come back to the idle animation. I'm gonna check off as exit time. As you can see, if I play it right now, you should see what I'm talking about. As you can see, our character over here is doing the idle animation. And if I was to change this movement to 2, it will start walking. As you see, we've almost started. We're almost done. It's not something that's basically complicated. So what we need to do right now is we need to click on our 3D character and add a new component, and we're gonna type in FSM, then enter. That is, we've added the playmaker. Then we're gonna click on edit. This might look a little bit scary at first, but it's not really over complicated to learn. Let's just make this bigger. Then what we want to do is we want to open up the action browser. Then we want to do search for get axis vector. That should be enough. And we want to store the magnitude in a new variable called impute vector. I want to name this new variable impute magnitude. Then we're gonna come into variables over here. We're gonna click on impute vector and check inspector, impute mag, then check inspector. What this get axis vector means is when we press the WASD keys on the keyboard, our character should move. So we're gonna come into the inspector over here, then we're gonna check controls, and when we play the game, as you can see, when we press W, our character isn't moving. But as you can see down here, see the values are changing from 0. When we press A, press D, see, when I press W, so the characters are changing. So that means something is happening. But what we want to do right now is we want to click on the action browser again. A shortcut to opening the action browser is by left clicking over here 2 times, by double tapping the left mouse button. So we're in double tap, and we want to click on search for set animator float. Then click on enter. And what you want to do is the parameter, we want to click over here and set movement and everything. I have to take a quick break. So I want to select the value impute magnitude. So right now, if we press WASD, it should work properly and our character should move. So W, as you can see, our character moves. W, the command of W moves. Press D, the C moves. What that means, by pressing W, it means it's meant to go in the front. By pressing A, it's meant to go in the left direction. And pressing S, it's meant to come back. But the reason why it keeps moving in the one direction when you press WASD is because we still haven't done something in the settings. So we're still gonna come back into Playmaker FSM, click on Edit. Oh, what's going on? I wanna open up the action browser by double tapping the right button and wanna search for smooth look at direction. So I want to make the target direction the input vector. So once we do this, when we play the game and we press W, our character moves. When we press A, it moves to the left. Press D, it moves to the left. To the right, press S, it moves backward. And our game, our third person character movement system, is almost done. So now what we need to set up is the camera. So we're just gonna come into the view here, the left view here, and what we want to do is in the character we want to create an empty. We just want to name this empty camera target. I want to duplicate this. I want to name this camera. Oh, we can just name this camera. I want to drag this out in the hierarchy. Want to drag it out and place it. I want to drag the main camera into the camera area. So what we want to do now is we want to position the camera in a third person manner. We just want to maybe make something like this. Bring it up, bring it out, rotate, then bring it in a bit. This should be enough. Then we want to select the main camera over here, then add the Playmaker, then edit. Then we wanna open the action browser and wanna search for move towards. Wanna move towards. Then we wanna target object. We're gonna open CPD, scroll down, and wanna drag in camera target. Yeah, that should be enough. I want to make the finish distance 0. So let's test it out. So when we press W, as you can see, we have a third person character movement system. But we need to be able to control the camera with our mouse. So what we want to do is we want to double open up the action browser, then click on mouse look, then hit enter. They want to tone down the sensitivity a little bit. Want to make this -3. No, let's just leave it as a 3. Then want to make the y. No, let's increase it to a 5. Then want to make this a -5. So let's test it out. So now we can move the camera around with our mouse. But we want to make our character to fall where our mouse is pointing. So what we want to do is we want to come into the CPU over here, then edit. Then the get axis vector here, where relative to, we want to make it camera target. So if you play the game, everything should work properly. So once we point the camera over here and press W, our character moves. That's good. So there you have it, people. We've created a third person movement system which looks great. So thank you guys. If you want more videos like this, please like this one and subscribe to my channel, which will do a lot. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next tutorial. Goodbye.